Last one for me. This is another hot one. It's a bonus hot one. You think Drake would do a Super Bowl? You think that he'll be invited to do a Super Bowl halftime?
You know what I don't think people realize? Yeah. You have to pay to do the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The artist has to pay, and then for it to be a good Super Bowl show, it has to be elaborate, so you gotta spend a lot of money to make an exciting show.
Breaking news. I didn't know that.
Yeah, tell them to pay for it. Tell the NFL to pay for it, and watch it's gonna get a lot better.
Wow.
Okay, all right, well, there you go.
What's good, guys? This is Murphy from Word on the Street channel. So there will always be the business side of music that hip-hop fans don't really understand. In this video, we are going to find out if Kendrick Lamar is actually paying NFL to do the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. So during 50 Cent's recent appearance on the talk show as a special guest, he disclosed that artists are made to pay and sponsor the Super Bowl halftime show before they can be given the opportunity to perform. Which means if you don't have the money, you won't even get the opportunity. According to a currently research I made about artists paying for the Super Bowl halftime show before they can perform, it says, like past performers, no one is paid for their halftime show performance. The artists are paid on a union scale, which is just a fraction of the 6- or 7-figure profit they usually rake in for a gig, and is a minimum wage guaranteed by a union contract. And according to SAG-AFTRA's most recent contract, this would amount to over $1,000 a day. No one has ever been paid for their performance. However, at one point, the NFL wanted to charge artists to perform. In 2015, the NFL asked artists including Rihanna, Coldplay, and Katy Perry to pay for the chance to perform on the big stage. However, they ultimately declined. While Perry did agree to perform, she said she refused to pay because she didn't want that associated with her name for the rest of her career. Katy Perry said, "I don't want an asterisk by my name for playing the Super Bowl for the rest of my life," she told Forbes. "I want to be able to say I played the Super Bowl based on my talents and my merit. Thank you very much." In 2021, the NFL was criticized for not paying dancers fairly as half the dancers in the weekend's performance were unpaid volunteers. According to one dancer who worked for free during the show, the dancers who were paid received $712 for the actual Super Bowl performance and $45 per hour for their rehearsal time. One other information I got said The Weeknd paid $7 million to put the show together and have the opportunity to perform at the halftime show, which means Kendrick Lamar is expected to spend millions of dollars before he can perform on that stage, and basically, he's been doing that without complaints since the last time he did the Super Bowl with Dr. Dre, which sounds crazy to me. Getting a paycheck for the Super Bowl performance isn't necessarily a priority for these singers due to the other perks that come from the show. The exposure alone helps catapult album and tour sales for artists, even ones who don't have anything to promote at the moment. Remember that Kendrick was about dropping his new album before he made the Super Bowl announcement. I think this is going to be like a promotional strategy for his upcoming album. He might end up dropping the album immediately after his performance. Super Bowl halftime show is only a bigger platform for artists to gain more exposure and maximize their audience to make more money. 50 Cent, being a business-minded person, knows the rules and basically doesn't buy the idea that artists should be paying for their performance, because some of these artists draws a lot of attention for the Super Bowl. Like Drake said in his song with J. Cole that he's bigger than the Super Bowl. Think about when the halftime show wasn't popping anymore until they went and got Jay-Z to help them light up the show again. So I think the NFL should at least start paying for organizing the show itself and do a split with the artists later after the show. Then having these artists pay for everything and still come up to entertain their audience on stage. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you can turn on the notification bell, you will be the first person to get notified whenever I drop a new video. Thanks for watching and catch you guys later.
What's your 2 cents on Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, especially knowing like Lil Weezy from New Orleans? I mean, that's big.
Yeah, I mean, it was a choice. I think Kendrick deserves, as a solo artist right now, he's the guy.
Yeah.
But, you know, having the game be in New Orleans,